Heard it wasn't that great. And the next game, I wish I had like a complete version of this. This is Raw Danger, which is the I think it's the spiritual successor to Disaster Report, or it's just a sequel. And I know it's made by the same people. I'm pretty sure at least. Yeah, H-Tech. Raw Danger, I remember playing it and liking it, but not as much as Disaster Report. It deals more with tsunamis in this one besides just regular earthquakes. Which earthquakes, of course, you know, that's tied to tsunamis, I know that. But in Disaster Report, it was mainly earthquakes. At least that's what I remember. There was also quite a bit of water in Disaster Report, but Raw Danger, I'm pretty sure it all involved water in some form. Alright, so next is the Devil May Cry 5th Anniversary Collector's Edition thingy, which comes with all 3 of the games. That's my second copy of Devil May Cry 1, and my only copy of Devil May Cry 2, and this was actually cool. It actually is brand new, so no one wanted to play that game. I got it from a yard sale, by the way, for $4. Not bad. Pretty good. Good condition. Pretty cool. Here's my second copy of Devil May Cry 3. I got that at a yard sale for 50 cents. I was like, oh, I just got this. 50 cents, I gotta get it. So I got it at 50 cents. Fight Night 2004, great game. I remember playing this a long time ago. This is another game I got for 50 cents at a yard sale. NBA Street, the original. I actually never played this one. I played NBA Street Volume 2. Great game, a lot of fun. I never played this one, though. Got this at a yard sale for $1. 007 Agent Under Fire, not as good as Nightfire, but I actually do like this game. I don't think a lot of people do, but I remember this one having a jetpack in the multiplayer, and that immediately made me love it. Unless this is the one, I might be thinking of a different. I might be thinking Nightfire might have the jetpacks, and this one has a flamethrower. I remember there was something special about this game that I loved it for, but Agent Under Fire, I guess flamethrower would make more sense, but this is a great game. I don't care. I like it. Next is Evil Dead: A Fistful of Boomstick. Great game. I really want to get the other Regeneration, I think it's called. I'm surprised they actually made so many Evil Dead video games, because Evil Dead's a big cult phenomenon, but I don't know, like 3 video games. This is the second one. There's a third one, and no other ones were made, but I was surprised. I love Evil Dead, though, so it definitely deserves video games. Bad Boys Miami Takedown. I've had this game for a long time. This game's hilarious. I love this game. This game's so fucking terrible, but it's like so fun. It reminds me a lot of, or I guess this reminds me a lot of this. Rogue Warrior, one of my favorite bad games of all time. That reminds me of this game, and this game reminds me of that game. Every time I play Rogue Warrior, in the back of my head, I'm like, man, I want to play Bad Boys Miami Takedown because this game is atrocious. But I remember it coming out as a budget title, and obviously I didn't buy it when it was a budget title. I bought it from even though it has a Blockbuster sticker, I did buy it from GameStop for like $8 or something like that. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast with that game. Next is, you can't see the title here. I'll just show you it. Street Fighter EX3, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. EX3, yes. The reason why there's a fake mustache on there is because of someone from 99 Gamers sent me this, and they sent me some like prizes with it. Like he sent me like goodies, and one of them was a fake mustache, and I wasn't gonna wear it, and I didn't want to throw it away. So I was like, you know what? I'll put it on the case. There you go. Forever I will remember. A man sent me a fake mustache with a game I barely wanted. Next is ATV Off-Road Fury, the original, great game. Dynasty Warriors 4. I haven't played it. Not a big fan of Dynasty Warriors games. The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. That was like a more RTS style. Not RTS. Turn-based. That's what I meant. Turn-based style of game. Inuyasha: The Secret of the Bullshit. What is it called? The Secret of the Cursed Mask, which is it's Inuyasha. So I personally couldn't give a shit less because I don't like Inuyasha. But if you like Inuyasha, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you're stupid, but that's fine. No, I'm just kidding. You're fine. You're fine. I don't hate you. Jak 2. This is my second copy. Actually, this does not have the game in it. I just remembered because someone stole it from me. This is my original copy of Jak 2, and they stole it from me. When the game came out, Sears had a sale for $40 for this game, which is like $10 cheaper than most games. right when it came out, like maybe like a couple days after. And I was like, oh, cool. So I went to go get it. I bought it. A year later, someone stole it from me. Piece of shit. Whoever you are, I hope you're burning. Like you're like cooking a plate of food on a frying pan. You burnt yourself, fucker. Piece of shit. Suck a dick. Anyway, Jak 2. I do have an extra copy. Jak 2 and 3. So suck my dick. You couldn't take away Jak 2 from me. You damn well ain't taking Jak 3 away from me. Love Jak 1, 2, and 3. 1 is somewhere here. The Getaway Original. Like I said, great game. I like it. Lupin the Third. The video game. What is it called? The Third, Treasure of the Sorcerer King. Never played this. Heard it wasn't very good, but I had to get it when it was on sale at GameStop. Justice League Heroes. I remember this game being very much like X-Men Legends and even Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which I think that came out before. So, who ripped off who? Hidden Invasion, which probably has my favorite box art ever. I don't know why. I'm just gonna say it's probably my favorite box art ever, but it's actually one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. Do not play it. It's atrocious. Next is iNinja. A lot of fun to be had with this platformer. Kind of bloody considering it looks very cartoony. What the hell does it say on there? PS33, $15. I didn't get it for $15. I bought this. I think I replaced the case to this one with something else because I bought this. I don't think I bought this new, but I don't remember ever having that on the front. So I might have replaced a different case with this one just so I can have a better case for whatever game I replaced it with. Here's the original Jak and Daxter. Here's my second copy of Crash Twinsanity. Here's Shadow of Destiny. I never played this, but I heard it's a really cool little like time manipulation type game. I think it's like time travel as well. So, same thing. Whatever. Next is Siren, which is a really creepy game. I actually did play this a long time ago. Never played the sequel. I heard it's actually pretty good too, but creepy little game. Next is Turok Evolution. I actually played this game a lot when I was younger. Not a very good game, but I love the hell out of the multiplayer in this game. A lot of fun. Me and my friends used to play this all the time, and all we would do was like, there was one level, one map where you could stay in like a treehouse sort of environment, and below is like a regular like forest with bushes and trees and stuff. And there'd be raptors just roaming around. And me and my friend would take we would create this game where we didn't want to play against each other because it was kind of boring. We would like time each other. We were going to go down below the treehouse and see how long we last against the raptors because they would always come. And eventually we would die. But Turok Evolution, I enjoy that game. I know a lot of people don't, but I enjoy it quite a bit. So, it's not a great game, but it's fun. Shadow Man: The Second Coming, terrible game. The first one's so good, and that one was, okay, maybe not terrible, but it was disappointing, because I love the first one so much. Rygar: The Legendary Adventure, right? That's what it's called? Yeah, The Legendary Adventure. I remember beating this game in one day. This is not my original copy. I got that from Play and Trade. But I remember beating it in one day. And loving it. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I also remember beating this in, I think, in the span of a weekend. I rented it, and then I bought it because I liked it. Usually when I like a game, I buy it later on because I really like it so much. But Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, I actually really like that. Never played the sequels, sadly, but I heard they're not great. Next is Savage Skies, which I've actually never played. Looks interesting. Has a dragon with armor on it. That's pretty cool. Hopefully you play as it, and that's not the villain. Here's my third copy of Devil May Cry 3. I got this one from 99 Gamers. So this is how it happened. Got this one from 99 Gamers because I didn't have it, so I was like, oh, cool, special edition. It was like 4 coins. I'll get that. Then I got the 3-pack of Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. I was like, oh, okay. Alright, $4, I'll do that, you know, get a new copy of the second one, which doesn't go for much, but whatever. I'll get that because, you know, it's cool to have the collection box thing. And then I saw another copy of this for 50 cents at a yard sale. I was like, it's 50 cents. I can't say no. So there you go. I have 3 copies of this. If you want one, sorry, go find it. All right, next, Ace Combat Zero. Haven't played it, but I'm a big fan of the Ace Combat games. Disgaea: Hour of Darkness. not a big fan of the Disguise series because I've never played them. So that's a good reason why I'm not a big fan. But it's cool. I got this for $3 at Goodwill. You know, I heard they're great games. So next is Spartan Total Warrior, which is a Total War spin-off, I guess. And it's not a strategy game like those games are. This game is just straight up a hack and slash game. And I remember liking it when it first came out. I don't know if it's good now, but whatevs. Man, this is gonna suck putting back into my my collection, my box, because they're all flipped around and stuff. This sucks. Next is the Hitman trilogy, which is not true because I got this at a yard sale for $2, and I was like, "Whoa, $2, really?" And it comes with Hitman contracts and blood money, but it does not come with the first one or the second one. The first one on PS2. I will be getting the second one soon from 99 Gamers. But in place of that, they gave me the number 23 with Jim Carrey, which, no. That's not a good placeholder. But, whatever. Here's more copies of Grand Theft Auto games. DDR Max 2, which is actually, I think it's a... No, that's the game. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Wheel of Fortune, the game. Tekken 5, great game, great action game. Tekken's great, love Tekken. War of the Monsters, a great little game here. If I ever do that series that I was talking about before with Ghost Hunter, I would definitely play this because this game is amazing. I love this game. War of the Monsters is, let me see how much time I have left. Yeah, 12 minutes it says. Alright, we're good. This game is great. I really enjoyed this game. It's pretty much what the new Godzilla game should have been, where it's functional, fun, fast, has a lot of attacks, doesn't have a bullshit story mode where you have to unlock everybody, which I think you do have to unlock characters, but I remember it being fun, because the gameplay is fun. And this game's 12 years old? Yeah, and there's a sequel, and I'm pretty sure even better. But yeah, War of the Monsters, and I got this from 99 Gamers. It actually came with a poster, so yay. Whoever sent me that, thank you. Next is Dino Stalker, which I'm not sure. I didn't really look. I'm not completely sure, but I think this is a Dino Crisis spin-off. I'm not sure. It could be. It's Capcom and it has the Dino name in it. I could be wrong, but it's one of those GunCon games, so I haven't played it yet. Flat Out 2, great game. Flat Out 3 is terrible. Flat Out 1 is great. Flat Out on 360 is great. This game's great as well. I highly recommend it. Fun games. Alright, give me 1 second. You got swig. There's no way I'm finishing this in an hour. I talk too goddamn much. I don't know what to tell you guys. Next is Deer Hunter. It's a game with deers and hunters. Next is one of my newest favorites, I guess you could say. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make any sense. One of my newest additions to the collection that I'm proud of, there you go, is Silent Hill Origins. I'm a big fan of this game on PSP, and I heard the PS2 version's not as good, but I've always wanted it on PS2, so now I do. So, Silent Hill Origins on PS2. Next is Call of Duty World at War Final Fronts. Good game. Next is Resident Evil Outbreak. That's my complete edition that I was talking about before. Not incomplete. This one's complete. Actually, you know what? That's actually true. It's not incomplete because there's no manual. But it has the cover art and the original box, so that's cool. Matrix Path of Neo. Fun game. Hilarious ending. I enjoyed this game quite a bit, and it kind of made up. It made up for Enter the Matrix being pretty shitty. That game kind of sucked. But this game was fun. And I appreciated they actually tried to make a good game this time. Alright, so now let's do this row, because you've been staring at it for the last like 30-40 minutes, so you already know what these games are. Let's get through them real quick. Def Jam Fight for New York. I got a confession. I've been showing you this box for the last 30-40 minutes. I didn't actually realize I was. This is another game that got stolen. I had this game, and just like... Alright, I'm going to tell you right here. Just like Jak 2, that Def Jam Red Dead Revolver on Xbox Original, and Soul Calibur 2 all got stolen from me in the same time because I let my friend's friend come over, and he seemed like a cool guy, and he was looking at my games. I was paying attention, but not. I was on and off because my other friend was kind of distracting me. I think he was distracting me. I really do. Like, after I think about it, like, I think he was distracting me, and that pissed me off because his friend stole 4 of my fucking games, and of course this game is rare. So is fucking. Well, it's not rare, but it's worth something. Like, Red Dead's worth a little bit of something on Xbox, I think. And I do actually have a second copy of Red Dead now, but this pisses me off the most because this is like a $35 game now, and I love this game. Luckily, I did buy it again on Xbox Original, so I do have it. I do have a copy, but not on PS2. That pisses me off. So, sadly, that doesn't count. Again, when I'm putting these games down and I'm showing them off, sometimes I forget that which ones have cases and which one don't. I mean, which have the games and which ones don't. You know, I have a lot of games. So next is Wallace and Gromit Project Zoo. Good game. I don't know. I don't got much else to say. Next is Spyro the Eternal Night and Spyro A New Beginning, which these are, I'm pretty sure these are the ones voiced by Elijah Wood. Yes, yes. Oh, Gary Oldman was in these? Oh my god. David Spade was in this one. Well, that one sucks. Fucking Joe Dirt. I'm not even gonna get into that, because last time I talked about Joe Dirt, I got an ass beaten, let me tell you. So yeah, these games are good. I don't remember if they're good or not. Next is, you got Champions of Norrath, which is a really fun little game. I think this is a Baldur's Gate game. Yes, it is. It's from the creators of Baldur's Gate, but I think it's actually supposed to be a part of the series. There's a second one. I do actually have that game. I forgot to show it. It's only in disc, and there's no sleeve for it. I do have it, though. No, I'm sorry, not this one. I have Baldur's Gate 2, Dark Alliance. Baldur's Gate 2, no, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 I do have. And if I remember, I'll put a picture of it right here. If I forgot, I'm sorry. I just gotta believe me. So anyway, Champions of Norrath. Great game. Portal Runner, never played this. I've always wanted to. Got it from 99 Gamers. Maybe I'll do like a bad games video for it later, because I've heard it's not very good. Next is a new copy of Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution. For some reason, Best Buy was selling this on their website for like $2. So I was like, sure, it's brand new. I don't have it. Alright. It's not worth much, so whatever. X-Men Legends, great game. Love X-Men Legends. I did mention it earlier in the video. Great game. Arc the Lad, which is it's not the first Arc the Lad game, but it's the first one I've played. I did play the other ones later on, never beat them, but they're a lot of fun. I really like those games. Great RPGs, and this one's great as well. What was the other one? End of Darkness, I think, was the second PS2 version of Arc the Lad, and that one was not very good from what I've heard. I never played it because I heard it was iffy, but this one I rented from Blockbuster, like I did a lot when I was younger, and I don't think I ever bought it again. I think I beat it and I was done. For some reason I bought Ty the Tasmanian Tiger again, which is not really replayable, but I didn't buy the like a 40-hour RPG again. I don't know why. Whatever. I didn't say everything I do makes sense, alright? So I have 5 minutes left, and then I'm going to have to end this part, and then we'll go on to the next part. Next is Killzone for the PlayStation 2. I am not a big fan of the original Killzone. I like the third one. The second one's okay. The PS4 one's pretty good. I like that one. It's beautiful, and it was fun for the most part. And the PSP one's actually really good because they actually tried to do something different. And the PS Vita one's good for, you know, being a game just to show off the graphics for the PS Vita. Good. And here's more copies of Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2, or 3 and 3.5, 3 3/4, or whatever, 3 1/3, I guess, or 2/3 at this point. Yeah, this is part of the double pack though, so I got this from 99 Gamers just because I wanted to have these versions of the game. Got a lot of Grand Theft Auto games. Got a lot of Devil May Cry games too for some reason. Smuggler's Run, great game, Rockstar, just like Grand Theft Auto. Really good game. The second one's good as well. Mark Echo's Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure. This game was, I remember, I think it had a little controversy because it's about a guy that just tags walls with, graffiti and stuff, obviously, as you can tell from the box art, with the big ass spray can. But I also remember it was like a very violent. You beat up people. I think you beat up cops too. I can't remember. But this was a fun game. I liked it. It was a little disappointing because it was getting so hyped up, but it was still fun. I remember liking it. Next is Showdown Legends of WrestleMania, which I got at Goodwill for $2.50. It says $5, but I got it for half off. Next is Final Fantasy X-2. I never played this, by the way. Final Fantasy X-2. I don't think I've actually ever played X-2. Like, at least all the way through. I definitely haven't beat it. I do know how it ends, but I don't remember ever, like, playing it and then getting to that ending. I don't remember anything from this game, so I'm just assuming I never played it. Some things you just don't remember. Next is Time Crisis 2 for the PS2. Don't have a GunCon. Again, another game where GunCon would definitely help me because I got quite a few games that work with the GunCon, but I don't have it. Next is Black. I got that for $3 at a Savers, like I did with Family Guy and Italian Job, and that's a great game as well. Really like it. Destruction, all that. Sadly, Body Count, was it called, or Bullet Count? What was the other one? Body Proof. Body Count? I think it was called Body Count, which was like a spiritual successor to this game. Sucked the big one, but at least that one was good. Next is Second Sight, which is a game that came out with another game that's very similar to this, PsyOps, which I think I have. And this one, a lot of people consider this one better because I think this was actually a budget title when it first came out. I actually really do like this one. PsyOps I might like a little bit better because I like the telekinesis abilities, because this is what the game's all about. You can use telekinesis and lift objects and people up and down. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the camera to make sure I have enough time to talk about this. But this game was a lot of fun. I remember the story being well done. You go through like flashbacks. I remember there's a scene in like World War II, I think. Or something like that. Streets of Vermont Asylum. It's telling me like all the locations. Locations span the globe. Tundras of Siberia, streets of New York City, a Vermont asylum, and more. A Vermont asylum, and more. I don't know why it's funny to me. But yeah, this game was fun. I really liked it. I'll show you a couple more games, and then we'll end this part. Next is Robotech Invasion, which is the first Robotech game I've ever played, and it was a first-person shooter, and it was not very good. So I cannot imagine it being good now. Tak 2, The Staff of Dreams. I never played this one, but I did play Tak 1. I got this for $2.50 at Goodwill. Not bad. Rocky on PS2. Yeah. And this is I got for $2.50 at Goodwill as well. I remember thinking this was a really well done PS2 boxing game, and it's Rocky, so of course I loved it even more. So anyway, there you go. That was part, I guess, what, 2? I don't know. It all matters on how I split these up. But anyway, that's part 2 of my PlayStation 2 collection. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, we'll be getting into part 3 where I'll show you the rest of these box games, and then I'm going to quickly show you all the disc games I have. So let's get to it. Yay.